to my channel. We're doing this one live. I'm heading into the City Thrift here in Overland Park, Kansas, and it's like they got 50% off their books, media, and electronics. And I did walk in a moment ago just to make sure that the music wasn't playing super loud, and it seemed okay, so fingers crossed we won't have too much of an issue. But I was gonna do a live sale on Niknax tonight, and my husband wound up with this work thing, and long story short, I just wasn't gonna have time to get everything prepped and ready for it and all the stuff. So when he got back, I decided I'm heading out and we're gonna go see what we can find. And I figured, why not do it live? Let's see. This is one of my favorite aisles to start in here. And I'll try to keep an eye on the chat for anybody that pops in. But this is one of my favorite aisles. I find a lot of little trinkets and such in here. What's this little piece? $3.99, stoneware, not signed. Oh, I like that it has a yellow flower on the other side. This is a little planter. That's kind of cute. I do have planters though, so I'm gonna leave it here for now. But who knows? We might be doing some walking around. We might not. I don't know how long we'll be here because there's just no telling. What's this dog? It's a rock? Is it a rock? I think it's some kind of a rock for $2.99. Hey Peggy, how you doing? Oh, look at that. That's like wax. That is wax. I think it's got butterflies on it. It's supposed to be some like a little urn ginger jar, but it's made of wax. I don't know that I've ever come across one of those before. There's a giant cracked egg planter. That's a pretty one. Really large one. So I'm at City Thrift over here in South Olathe. That's cool looking. Or not South Olathe, South Overland Park. They got $12.98 on it. Oh, I didn't even look to see what the sale is today. We'll have to go check that in a second. That's really pretty, like a paint at home hobbyist piece. I don't know. I don't see any mold maker on it. Oh, it's quite heavy though. Quite heavy. All right, I'll tell you what, before we keep going, maybe I should check and see what the sales are. I literally just walked right by it. Paid no attention. Let me see if I can do it without running into stuff. Okay, here we go. 50% for blue tags. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Well, I'll be darned. Okay, so we'll come back to the aisle we were just in because, whoops, a lady and her youngster are heading down there, so we'll let them look around. See what glassware we can find here. Those are kind of cool looking. So let me know if y'all see anything I need to stop and investigate. Now, I just came from the Goodwill down the road and I was seeing a ton of these, but they were smaller and they looked more like they were the lids or, you know, caps to tumble ups. But I'm not sure. Ooh, here's some fancy ones. Always love that. $3.99 a piece on them. They need a little washing up, but they're not too bad. I think there's only 3 of them though. But we do have lots of glassware. But yeah, guys, I was planning on going live tonight around 6:30 and doing a live sale, but my husband had a work thing. And so he was gone until, I don't know, just about an hour or 2 ago. And so I didn't have a whole lot of time since we were busy with all that. Have a whole lot of time to get stuff set up and prepared for it. So when we got back, I just figured I'm just gonna run out to the thrift store and see what they've got going on. Here's one of these wood-looking mugs, South Dakota. It's kind of cool. I think they're hiding all of the art pottery mugs now, guys. I don't seem to find them very often anymore. Well, that's kind of interesting. It's got a little kitty on it. Some little Asian dudes. Little coasters in there. Made in Taiwan. $5.99 orange tag. So I hope y'all are doing good, having fun on your Saturday. What's that? Oh, that's a contemporary piece there. Well, I'm not seeing a whole lot in the shakers and plastics and such. Sounds like there's a very unhappy child in here. Okay, now I just saw one of these, but a little bit smaller over at Goodwill too, and I wound up putting it back because as I had suspected, if this is the same brand, and it looks, no, this one's Chromex. This one might actually have a little bit of age to it. The other one was by a company that started with an A, and it was a new, more contemporary piece. They got $10 on this one, green tag. It's not in bad condition. Not in bad condition at all. We might get it. I'm gonna leave it in the cart, maybe. I feel like I have a couple of ice buckets at home, so I'm not too over the top about getting more, but we'll see. We'll see what all else we come across. Look at this bowl. That's pretty. They got 5 on it. It's a hand-thrown piece. Oh, golly. What's it say? Hartroy? Oh, no. Made in England. I guess it's a serving bowl, huh? That's really stinking pretty. Is that damaged? No. I don't think it's damaged. I think we'll grab that. I think we could do that one. So what are you guys all up to today? Just kind of hanging out? Lazy Saturday? For my husband's work, they did this, oh gosh, I wish my husband was here because he could give you guys far better details than I can. But basically, the owner of the company had signed everybody up or paid for everybody to attend this like charity thing where you carry, I think it's like 2 gallons of water for a mile, a total of 2 miles. Dario Ferrucci Designs, made in China. That's kind of cute though. So yeah, and it's I guess to help raise money for clean water development sort of things in areas where people have to walk 3+ miles every day to go get water. So we were doing that today. Therefore, I am too exhausted. These are cool. West Bend, $4.99 and $5.99. Now look at the sugar one isn't too bad on the decal, just slightly faded. But the flour one has definitely seen better days. I don't think I would do that one. And is it worth it just to get the one? Just to do the one sugar? I mean, the interior looks pretty good. The lid looks pretty good. But I feel like that flour one, the decal it's a little too far gone. I don't know. We'll set this in the cart and we'll see. Hey Donna, how are you doing? Who makes this? I don't know. It's a mystery. Maybe the saucers will tell us. Nope, still a mystery. Nothing on the cups. No way to tell. And I can't look anything up since I'm live on my phone. Hey, these match those cups made in Japan that we saw. Yeah, new core stoneware that we saw at the Goodwill in Bonner Springs. I think in my last video. think. That's really cute. It's hand painted. Little stoneware picture. Oh, it's got a paper in it. Hold on. We found a mystery paper. Our country crocks are hand painted and sprayed for a hand washable surface. Do not use for cooking or put in the dishwasher. Okay, Roseville, hand painted for $3.99. Huh. I mean, resale value on that, I'd say probably at best would be $12 to $18, but that's cute. That might be worth grabbing. I don't know. Okay, now the line to check out is getting a little bit long up here, so I may have to turn around and go the other way. What is this? Signature Housewares Moondrop. That's kind of a cool looking bowl though. I don't think we had anything too exciting otherwise down here. Well, let's work our way back down. Let me know if you guys see anything that I'm missing and need to investigate further. That's some nice fine china. Very pretty. Noritake, probably out of the 50s, 60s, somewhere in that range. Japan Colton is the pattern. Very pretty. A little floral spray layout. But yeah, the Goodwill, they were a little sad. It wasn't too terribly busy over there, but you know how you walk in the door and it'll say, you know, we've processed 9,000 some things. And it's like, really? Where is it? Because I just don't see a whole lot. Now, granted, I did show up later in the day, but I don't know. Did thousands of items sell out of Goodwill before I got there today? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Let's come back this way. Look down some of our metals and trinkets and gadgets. This is kind of their aisle with they do a little bit of their plastic here, and then it molds into candles and such. So we'll go down this side first and then make our way back up. But I don't think I'm seeing anything in the vases. Are y'all? This is cool looking. I don't know what that's about. What's it say? Compared our price. It was $19, then it became $12.99, and now, I don't know, $5.99. I'm guessing it probably had a stopper originally. Ooh, look at that. That's some really pretty glass, $4.99. Just a little pedestal, kind of compote. For $4.99. Dang, I'm tempted. I wish I had more of a design to it. This reminds me kind of a Dugan glass is what comes to mind. Kind of like the cactus leaf rays pattern. Driving home from Colorado watching. Well, thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining, Donna. Here's some cute little glasses, Mexican blown glass. And again, I usually can tell that just the thickness of the glass, guys, the thickness, the colors used, the way it's blown too is pretty indicative. And then typically the pontals, they smooth them out, but they're not like super smooth. They leave them pretty rough, to be honest. Oh, that's attached. They glued it down to a slab. I like the stone. Wait a minute. Why do they have it $4.99 and then this part's 97 cents? Oh, someone just stuck it in there. Oh, I get it. Huh. Okay, well, it's still chipped up right there. All right, well, too bad. That's kind of a cool looking candle. Wow. Waxman candles. That's kind of neat. See, you buy those candles, you don't ever burn them. That's just the unspoken rule. Man, I need a candle for in the kitchen. I was hoping I'd find one over here. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is ridiculously cute. Do they have party hats on? Oh my gosh, and the other side has birds. What's Lipper and Man Creations, $5.99. Dang. Okay. I'm gonna have to look it over real good before I go to checkout. There is some craze into it, but I don't see any major issues. I do think this probably would have had a lid though, because it is kind of bisque around the edge, so it makes me think it originally had a lid. And now I think it's a flower pot. Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna set it in the cart though, and we're gonna ponder it. I definitely have more in the cart now to ponder on than I did over at the Goodwill. I'll tell you that. I know, I love that. That's so stinking cute. And normally I say I have planters because that's true. I do have planters. But I got a lot of folks that really like cats, and that is too adorable, I think, to pass up. What else do we have? I'm kind of excited to show you guys what I found. Oh, this here's Fenton. And I don't remember if I sold mine yet or not. I may still have it on sale, or listed. Oh, good golly almighty, what was I telling you? Oh, I found a piece over at Goodwill a little bit ago that's recorded, and I'm kind of excited to show that piece to you guys because I'm not sure yet, but I think it might be something special. $5.99 on this. It's a contemporary piece. Ooh, look at that. That's quite abstract. Oh, and it is signed. What's it say? Dan Bates, I think? Oh, Willowdale Pottery. What do they got? $6.99 on it? Let's see. It's not a chip or anything. That's really cool looking. Dang. Okay. Well, let me stick him in the bottom here. Sorry guys if I swing you around a little bit much. It's a little harder to do this live and stay out of people's way. Oh my gosh, that is heavy. What is going on there? I didn't expect the base of that. It's like it's molded together. Something's weird here. It is signed though. What do they have on this? $8.99? I can't make out the signature. 1997. Looks like it says Tree State? Tree State? I don't know. Can you guys even see it? Is it even focusing for y'all? That's really cool. You can see some imperfection in the glass, inclusion in the glass there. Huh. Okay, well, maybe I'll set that in here and look into that. That's quite heavy. Very different. Well, what else can we find down here? So, Donna, what were you doing in Colorado? Or you're driving. It's probably hard for you to text. I know. I'm usually listening to Rami's videos when I'm driving, and then I feel horrible because I can't like reply or add any commentary to it, and I feel terrible. But I don't want to get in a wreck. You're not supposed to text and drive, right? What do we got down here? And again, my apologies if I'm swinging y'all around a little much. I'm trying to make sure I'm not catching any kiddos, and I'm trying to stay out of folks' way as much as possible anyway. Here's a little Indiana, I think it's Indiana, carnival glass, $12.99. I think they might be asking a little bit much on that. Oh, vacation with your husband, he's driving. Okay, perfect, that works. Well, that's a cute dish. Japan. Oh, I like that. What do they have on it? I don't know. Oh, here we go, $5. That's definitely cute. I think Lefton had pieces sort of similar to that, but a different colorway. Okay. Well, let's make our way to the other side here, maybe. Let some other folks get in here and look around. But yeah, since I wasn't going to do my live sale tonight, I figured let's just go thrifting and we'll go live. Happy weekend, Kimmy. How you doing? Okay, that is kind of neat. What's it say? Made in Brazil. That is kind of neat. They did the inlay work on it. Got the whole continent in there. Huh, $5 on that. That's kind of cool. Now right down here is where I found that Bill Campbell tray. And then I came across another piece of Bill Campbell over at the Goodwill. Not today, but a video or two ago. And that's really pretty. It was missing the lid. It was like an urn style jar, but it very much had that Bill Campbell style glaze, and the glaze is what drew me over to it. But when I looked at the bottom, I could see there was an impressed mark, but I really couldn't make it out. And if you guys are familiar with Bill Campbell, the marks can be very difficult to make out. Schlurich, Amano, made in Germany. Huh, oh, Pier 1 sold this originally. Wow, they got $12.98 on it. Blue tags are on sale, by the way, guys, 50% off, which I don't think I have found a single one of in here. But anyways, that Bill Campbell piece, it was missing the lid, but nonetheless, it was beautiful, and I think otherwise in good condition. And somebody put in the comments that was Bill Campbell, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it hit my brain. Like, that's exactly what that mark was. As soon as I saw their comment, I thought, oh, they're right. I knew they were right. I didn't even have to go back to the video and look. I knew. And then I was a little sick about it for a minute. I try to pick his pieces up when I come across them. That's kind of neat. Little keepsake box for little fishing decor. I got 10 on that. Let's see. Okay, I think that's kind of the extent of it for wood. Wood and metals have been, it doesn't matter where I go, they just seem to not have too much going on. Alright, let's make our way down this way. We've already kind of gone through dishware. Okay. I think, aren't these for drying your dishes? Like to stick your cups and stuff on? I think that's what those are for. They always remind me of the indoor grass pads for your dog to pee on. Oh, that's a pretty bowl. It's a transfer print. The Fern, made in Germany, $5.99, green tag. That is very pretty. Ah, do my best to break it. And is this an actual piece of Wedgwood? Yep, Wedgwood. Wedgwood will always be marked. Always, always be marked. Here's a little more carnival glass and such up here. Marigold. Got the old iris and herringbone. We saw the picture, but in clear over at Heart and Hand last time I was there. Alright, so let's make our way over to the sale shelf. Oh look, we had one of these ice cream makers when I was a kid. The name's rubbed off on it, but yeah. They got 15 on it. Yep. You add the salt and all the things to it. Basically pull your arm out of socket trying to churn that thing till it turns into ice cream. It took a while. Now they have electric versions of it. You don't have to put in the muscle work. That's kind of cool looking. Ooh, and it's signed. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Oh, and it's a blue tag, and it's raccoon. Oh, you guys, look. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, is that still worth getting? What is it? $4.99, but it's half off, so $3 basically. Oh, son of a monkey. Okay, because you can turn it. I mean, clearly you don't see any of the damage from this side, right? Not even from the interior of the rim. Oh, I don't know. For $2 or $3, I'm gonna stick it in the bottom of the cart. Golly gee. Why does the raccoon have to be broken? Why? I probably should get this. Those come in handy more often than you think. This doesn't. Oh, it is impressed with something right there. Kind of like the colors in this, the sort of pastel art pottery tray. What else we got? So see, I think most of the blue tags get moved back this way. And this is kind of their sale shelf, sale area. Now on Sundays here, they do a $1 tag. So whatever color that winds up being, it's $1. Grease, hand painted. That's really pretty too. And it would only be a couple bucks. I don't know. Dang it. I've got lots of them. I got lots of creamers. Didn't we already pick up a creamer thing in there too? Hand painted? I don't know. I'm going to leave it for now. Yes, what, Donna? Oh, look at that cute bowl. Oh, okay, it's cracked, but it is cute. Danica. Oh, it's really cracked. Cracked all the way up there. Yes on the raccoon, Donna. Oh, look, here's a whole basket. Was this here last time? I don't remember. And they still have some of the pieces. I don't know if it's all of them, but there's 4 cups. There's 2 unopened sets of plastic dinnerware, 4 plates. So it seems like, oh, there's another thing of, oh, it is complete, I think. There's 4 things of silverware, 4 cups, 4 plates. Okay, you guys, it's $14.99, a green tag here at City Thrift in South Overland Park. I'm not gonna get it, but y'all know where it's at. On the chipped raccoon. Okay, I figured that's what you're talking about. I put it in the bottom of the cart. I figure, you know, at a couple bucks, so be it. All right, I'm gonna make our way over to the lamps and stuff, and then we'll circle back down through and see what they got in furniture. This is the place where I saw those old antique radios, you know, where they were still built like they were pieces of furniture for the house. All right, let me see if I can make it around everything here. They have a dog igloo down here, and I'm just thinking there's no way my dog would fit in that. I don't know if I'm seeing too much in lamps. A lot of contemporary ones anyway. That's what I figured, Donna. It's surely at least worth $3. I like the design and stuff on it. And like I said, when you turn it the other way, you can't even tell that the damage is there. What do they have on their salt lamp? $6.99, $6.99. That seems to be about where, for the most part, thrift stores price them, which really isn't too bad. Okay, well, I guess we can go straight. And so back on this wall, they have a lot of the tools, your more manly stuff. And on Sundays, it's crazy over here, y'all. Like, people go nuts, which I imagine, you know, stuff to fix up your house and do repairs and things like that is pretty expensive these days. Then you have luxury handbags next to all the tools. That way you can put your new chainsaw in a fancy bag. Okay, so here is furniture and golf clubs. Let's do a lap. Now, I've never gotten into golf clubs. I'm sure some of y'all are like, oh my gosh, that's a such and such worth $1 million, and you're probably right, and I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't play golf. I don't personally have an interest in golf, but I know it is a life or death game for lots of folks. So, oh hey, look, they've got this all set up to be pretty. I don't know what all is up here. My husband wants a pool so bad. I tried to talk him into just getting something like this. He's not going for it. Actually, he was kind of open to it, but we're scared Theodore, you know, Theodore loves to swim and he loves to catch his fish, which for him, that means digging furiously at the bottom of the pool for these fish that don't exist, but in his head, they're there. And so he would tear a plastic pool to pieces with a quickness. All right, I'm gonna leave my cart, I think, right there. Oh, look at this little, what do they call these? Pie crust tables? Is that what they call them? It's kind of a leather or faux leather on the top here. These are really cute. What's this one say? Made in Malaysia, Bombay company. So definitely not antique, but it is, you can find antique ones. This is not a new style by any means. You went to the bins in Denver. It was a mess. Oh gosh, yeah. I can only imagine. I have not been to the bins. I've had some people tell me here locally that they've gone and it was okay. And I don't know. I kind of like my elbow room when I go places. There's never going to be anything that I'm going to physically fight someone for. It's just not going to happen. So it's just not worth it to me. I don't know. Maybe I read too much into it, but I see so many horror stories of people going and, you know, fist fights and all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't want any part of that. I'm not that motivated. It's kind of a cool dresser. It needs some handles, but it looks like it's nice wood. At least seems like it. It's a little stuck. It needs a little help. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. Big iguana or something cage, right? Ooh, that looks kind of comfortable. But yeah, that's the other thing at the bins. Like, then you hear people, oh yeah, I found this and that at the bins, and I have no doubts, but I would think that the vast majority of stuff there is going to be broken stuff. Caufelt, $7.99 vintage. It's really pretty, but I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it. I think $8 might be a little too much for that. And this is like a wall pocket piece, I guess. I don't know. They must have recently pulled these carts out. That or I'm just now seeing them. Got some dolphins. My cart's rolling away. Some more dolphins. A heavy box, drill index. Okay. It's a whole hodgepodge of things going on. right, what's on this cart? I don't know. Book bags. If you guys are looking for book bags, definitely check the thrift stores. I'm not going to promise you're going to find what you need, but it's worth checking before you go pay whatever they're wanting in the regular stores for them, especially these days. Okay, so another thing I usually look at when I'm in here, and let me see if I can park my cart kind of out of the way. I like to look around on these. Now they've got them kind of decorated right now for the holidays, so or themed for the holidays, but it doesn't hurt to peek. And believe it or not, I generally don't buy a whole lot of stuff to sell that's holiday related. I guess, I don't know, I'm not a huge holiday person, and I kind of leave it to everybody else. I know there's obviously very good money in it, and there's some things I've picked up here and there. Well, they got $10.99 on that. I don't know what's up with all the painter's tape on it. It's broken on the bottom there, though. That's a cool looking big bowl, though. So yeah, I picked up a few things here and there. And when I first started reselling, there was this lady who, trying to walk around folks and not get in their way. There was this lady who lived a few miles from me. She was still technically in the same town, but a ways down the road. And she had lived, well, her whole family had lived in that house for a couple generations or more. And so it was packed to the gills with stuff. And she was doing an estate sale. Her parents had died. She was an older gal at this point and stuff. And she had hauled everything out and was basically doing a yard sale, and it'd been going for several days. And she had just had boxes and totes and just tons and tons of stuff. And so by the time I came along, it had been pretty well picked over, but I nonetheless still found a ton of stuff. A lot of Hager pottery and stuff, which I've already done sold a while back. Ooh, that's cool. I don't know, $8. I'll have to pull the tape back and look at that. KB something, I don't know, I'm gonna set it in the cart and then I'll look at it. Oh. But yeah, I was able to find all this pottery and stuff from her. Let's see, Donna, we didn't see any people fighting, but people are basically throwing stuff and destroying it while they dig. Yeah, I know. That's kind of my other thing with the bins. It's like, if it wasn't broken when it got there somehow, it's probably going to be broken very quickly. I think that's just the nature of the game there. But yeah, so anyway, I had found all this really cool stuff, and I don't even remember why I got started telling you guys that now. I'm just kind of wandering around the store rambling. But yeah, that's when I first got started. Oh, I was telling you that because of holiday stuff. She had several totes of like vintage Christmas holiday stuff, and some of which was still in good condition, some of which not as much. And sorry guys, I'm just trying to avoid catching kiddos and stuff on film. So quite a bit of it I wound up having to throw away, but some of it I got listed or sold, you know, like via Whatnot and stuff back when I was still selling on there. Sorry guys, we've got a very unhappy shopper. That's kind of cool. And it's signed $6.99. Huh. I think there would have been 2 of those originally. So that's pretty neat. Oh yeah, that child is downright mad. Downright mad. Okay. So down this way, we'll come back to this other shelf in a second. They've got a lot of their clear glass and stuff on this other shelf. that we'll come back to. But down this way is like their toiletry, bathroom stuff. And then it goes into their craft area over here, which I have found some kind of cool stuff, like some of those vintage sewing totes and stuff, you know. And they used to have a whole thing over here, like a spinning rack with small art. I don't know where that went, but it's gone. What's in this box? Nothing. Okay. I don't even know what's supposed to go in that box. That's an adorable picture, though. Oh, let's see. Let's go back this way. Let's look at the clear glass real quick. So, I don't know what all to get. Is it worth it, you think, getting this or not? They got $5 on it, and there was a flower one, but the flower decal was completely destroyed. So, I kind of left it sitting there. But the metal on it overall looks to be pretty, like, in good condition. But $6 for just that one. I'm trying to think off the top of my head what resale value is on that. I feel like it's maybe 12 to 18, so I might put that back. When I'm live, I don't have a way to like look stuff up, so we're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants here, which is okay. We've got quite a few pieces of very pretty crystal and stuff, and pressed glass. Ooh, these things are fun. I like this. Isn't this to hold like a sphere, you know? Like a stone sphere? I don't know about this one, but isn't that what that one's for? A vintage Quaker Oats jar. Where did I pass that at, Deb? In this aisle? Or am I gonna have to go on the hunt for this vintage Quaker Oats jar? Actually, I didn't see that. That's kind of cool. Oh, they got it taped on. I mean, that thing means business. Holy smokes, look at that. I don't know if I've ever seen a finial on a piece that sticks up quite so high. It looks like a box of oats. Well, yeah, but where is it? Hey, this is like kind of one of those other pieces I got. Yeah, Simply Designs. There's just the one, and I like the other ones I get that are kind of swirled. And they got $4 on that. Let's see. Was it back here, Deborah? With like the crafts and stuff? And bathroom such? Where the heck did I walk before? We came up this way. Maybe it was over here somewhere. Let's see. I mean, that's creepy right there. What is she? Oh, she's like stone or something. Ooh, and she's got like wire hair. Is this an art pottery piece? I think it could be. This definitely looks creepy. Oh, even her eyelashes are like wire, and her irises. Oh no, and they wired her mouth shut. This is a terrible piece. This is horrible. I mean, it's cool though. I don't see any signatures on it. It's very heavy. Very, very heavy. Very realistic looking too though. A couple of rows before where I'm at. Okay. I think I might know roughly where you're talking. So they got a lot of their Halloween stuff set out over here. Some random bags and such. Okay, Quaker Oats box. Let's see. I feel like it might be on the end of this other aisle. I don't know that it was this one. I think it might be the other one. that has the trinkets and stuff on it. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, that's kind of pretty. Like sort of blue onion style. Blue Danube, Japan, $6.99. I don't know what that is. $4.99 on it though. Oh, Katie, no problem. What problem did you have to deal with? Oh my gosh, there's a can of Spam. It's an empty can of Spam. Oh, it's battery operated Spam. What the hell does this do? Why does it take batteries? I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Okay. Problem. $18 for sugar. Asking, not sold. Okay, Donna. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So I'll probably set that back. Okay, I wanted to make sure that that oats piece wasn't on here. Quaker Oats cookie jar. Oh, wait, I wonder if it's not back here on this sale shelf, then I bet you, hold on guys, I bet you it is with the other cookie jars, in theory. Golly gee. Okay, let's go down here. Oh, that's a huge goose. What do they got on that? $20. That's a huge goose. Okay, oh, while we're here, I'm gonna set this guy back up here. Okay, so Quaker Oats cookie jar. Where might you be? I don't know, guys. Am I passing it? There's an Acapulco. Did I pass it and not see it? Because this is where most of the cookie jars are. I don't see any on the other side. That's kind of cute too. They got $5.99 on that. Yeah, I don't see Quaker Oats. Darn. What is that? Bodum design. Designed by George Jensen. Huh. That feels rather fancy. $10 on it. The thing had some weight to it. But I thought it's a 10, about waist high towards the end of a row. Okay, well it's probably not this row then. Alright. I don't see it anyway. And then this side is all plastics. Okay, let's try going back down. I was just previously in this other row before we went wandering too far. I wonder if this is Indiana glass, but you can tell it's flashed on because the ruby's coming off. Okay, so do we see it over here? Oh, ding, ding, ding. Quaker Oats, one of nature's most perfect foods. You know, it doesn't seem to be in too bad a condition. What does that say? 1982. I don't know. Is that worth getting? I can't say I've ever bought any of these. Yeah, it's a 10. I don't know, Deborah. They got $4 on it. Tell me what you're thinking. I can't look anything up on it. It doesn't, you know, it's got a few dings to the bottom. The exterior of it, decal wise, and you know, like the paint and stuff looks pretty good. I think even this stuff I could probably get off. And that's not rust, that's some kind of grossness. I don't know. Like, I know there's a lot of collectors for vintage tins and stuff. I just don't know. I haven't bought and sold a lot of them, so I don't know really which ones are worth getting. If it was a glass cookie jar, you think it'd be worth it? Oh, you do have one that is glass? I can't believe I'm not finding any candles, although at Savers, their candle prices tend to be a little jaw-dropping, to say the least. What is that? Oh, that's a new piece. Thought maybe that was a base of something. This is really lightweight, whatever that is. The glass ones are worth good money. 10 to 16 asking the price on it, but yeah, okay. Sorry, excuse me. I think they're getting busier in here. It's getting closer to closing time. Okay, let's wander down this aisle at least one more time. And then I'll probably head out of here. I don't know on this bucket. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. Like it needs to be wiped up, but as far as like the metal and stuff, the chrome, I don't see any issues with it. It's got like this faux wood grain, and it is Chromex, made in USA. I don't think it's a terribly old piece. Oh golly gee. Okay, everything's staying like that. This little piece here, I think that is so pretty. They got $4 on it. It's hand painted. It's Rosebill RRP Co. I don't know. Oh, and it is signed right there too. I have a feeling it would sit for a while though, so I'm debating on it. Now this darn Chromex piece is giving me a lot of trouble. I think I'm for sure getting this one because that is too pretty. And this one was also signed, made in England. I can't make out the rest of it. I don't know. I'll have to work on that later. But pretty decorative bowl. And then this, I can't believe they have $5.99 on this. I think it had a lid. I think this was like a small cookie jar or something. But I love those stupid little birds on the back and these ridiculous cats. I can't help it. And then I found this glass piece, and it's $8.99. I really, really like this like pull through in the glass. There is some scuff marks up here, but it is signed on the bottom. I think it says Free State 1997, and I know nothing about that. What are your guys' thoughts? And it's incredibly heavy too. Like this has to weigh no less than 5 pounds. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know who the hell Free State is. That's what it says though. Free State 1997. And the bottom is so weird. Like it's so abstract. I don't even know what to think of it. But I like these colors. I wouldn't really call this Millefiore, am I saying it right? Wouldn't really call it that. It's more like just pull through in the glass. And then it does have, let me see if I can get my finger down in there. Yeah, I can kind of feel it, like debris inclusion is what they'll call it in the glass right there. I don't know. Huh. Maybe. I think these scratch marks up here is what's bugging me. And then we had this piece. What they have on it, $6.99. But this one here was signed, I think it says Willowdale Pottery, Dan Bartos maybe? But I just thought that looked really cool. I don't know. And they've got $6.99 on it. I love the glaze on that. Dang it, I'm a sucker for the art pottery and art glass. And this is the raku piece. That looks like it's maybe trying to be a boat. This is a dude doing a dance. Another dude doing a dance with a drum. Another dude who's just watching. He's bystanding. But it is signed. Hausen, maybe? I'm not sure. The problem with this piece is it has this little chip that it looks like they maybe tried to paint into, which you definitely could. But if you turn it this way and set it this way, you can't see it. Even from the interior of it, you can't see the chip. And it's a blue tag, so it's half off. So I think I'm gonna get that. The first piece of pottery on the bottom shelf. This one here from South Dakota. Let me see if I can get this tape peeled back on this piece. This is interesting. This is like a, like it's independent clay pieces that they then molded or put together like a puzzle. It almost looks and has a feel like a puzzle box. So here's the bottom of it, Herb 85. Here's the box itself. That looks like a tree. I'm not sure if that's stone or what. I don't know. Okay, but now that I have the tape pulled back, let me see if I can get the lid lifted off. Maybe. Okay, well, that's what's going on. I don't really see any damage to it. They got $7.99, so $8 on it. Ah, come here. Come here, you booger. I think I'm gonna get it. I don't know. It seems very unique to me. I think everything down here I'm gonna get. I think it's worth getting. I think I might set this back because it's adorable, it's hand painted, it is signed. It is only $4. I don't see any chips or anything to it, but I have a feeling it'll sit for a while. That's what I was thinking, Peggy. That piece looked like raku to me too. And then this here, I have some ice buckets. It's $10. I don't know. I'm thinking of leaving it behind. It's by Chromex, and the chrome on it actually looks to be pretty good. But I don't know. I can't remember the resale value on these like faux wood grain pieces and stuff. And like I said, I have ice buckets at home. Heck, I think I recently picked one up. So maybe to save cost, especially if we're getting this ridiculous cat thing for $6. But it is imported by Lipper and Man. It's made in Japan. I just can't help myself. Look at that. Gosh darn it. And stupid birds on the back. They're just so dang happy. Dang it. So yeah, I guess I want to pay $6 for that planter. Hey Marcia, thank you. Not too good comps on the Chromex. Yeah, and that's the thing with those. It's like some of the ice buckets can do really well, and some of them are, you know, kind of average. They're okay, but then I don't know. I find a lot of them that I come across aren't that great. But I have that. Do you guys remember that Kirok ice bucket? that I picked up. It has kind of a farmhouse sort of scene on it. Oh gosh, where can I stick this? I have that on my kitchen island at home right now to get it ready to, oh my golly gee. You guys, things are tough when you're only 5'3". It's a battle. Okay. So I think this is what we're doing. I'm gonna put that little creamer back down here too. But yeah, that, what's it called? Ice buckets by Kurok. I have that on the kitchen island. I'm gonna be getting it, finished getting it prepped and listed probably tonight. Which cap platter, Donna? One here. Did I pass one here? I didn't remember seeing a cat platter. Who are these adorable cups by? In Bloom, Rubel & Co., Japan. I'm not terribly familiar with them. You're 5'1", Donna, you understand? Yeah. The struggle is very real when you're little. That's kind of cute, too. I don't know. BB something. Well, where's the dang cap platter that I'm missing? The one in my cart? Oh, the planter. Oh, you said planter, and I'm reading it as platter. I can't read, Donna. I know. I think it'll be worth the $6. It's too cute to leave here. I know that. All right. Well, let's see if they've pulled out any more carts before we call it a day. How much longer of a drive coming back from Colorado? Let's see, maybe I can park this here. Oh, he's a cute teddy bear. Very soft. Do you guys got quite a ways to go yet, Donna? Or did you leave early this morning heading back? What's up here? I don't really see anything that we missed. I don't think. Sort of that faux crackle glass. 6 hours. That's not too bad. I think, what is it, 3:30 or so now? Change of tune. Oh, little Fisherman Price piano thing. Oh my gosh, it works. I don't think it matters what button I hit though. I think it just plays a tune. Which is kind of deceitful. Because then the little kids playing it and they think they sound like Mozart or something. Come to find out, nope. It was just programmed to automatically play that tune no matter what key they hit. Wow, look at this thing. Holy smokes. Now this is not old, but they're definitely, it's got that look to it. I guess it's an 8-piece. Huh. Entertainment stand? I'm guessing. Looks like it had pieces that went to the side there. Do y'all have family in Colorado, Donna? There's some pebbles for your fish tank. I don't think we're missing anything up here. Did you just say it's 5:54? No way. Oh my golly gee. Holy heck. How? I swear when I left the car it was 3:30 and we have not been on. Well, okay, we've been on here for an hour and 5 minutes. Fine. But dang. Time flew by. That's good though. I enjoy hanging out with y'all. My back is killing me today, so my husband did this is empty, I'm not gonna lie, he did the water carrying. But I'm slow moving today. You just love the mountains. I know. My mom has always told me that when she dies, she wants me to have her cremated and then take her to the top of a mountain in Colorado. She's not specific with which one, by the way, just a mountain, and go toss her off the top. And I said, Ma, I think there's rules against that. I mean, I'll get it done, but I'll figure out a way to get it done. But she's always loved the mountains, so it's kind of always surprised me that she doesn't live in Colorado. I think she used to visit a lot with her parents and stuff, though, when she was a kid. They used to go a lot. I remember going once as a child, and it's just like a blur of a memory. Well, darn, I don't think we're missing anything else. I keep walking around here thinking maybe we are, but I don't think so. That's kind of cool looking. I don't know what it's for, but it's cool looking. Got some vases. Yeah, just don't tell anyone, Katie. I know, that's what I'm like. It's literally Gone with the Wind. Prove it. That's how I feel about it. Who am I to deny my mother her dying wish, you know? Alright, well, shoot. I think that's it. Although, you know what, guys? I think I'm pretty happy with what all we have found here. So, I'm okay with getting out of here. Alright, y'all. Well, I didn't do my live sale today. I might do one tomorrow. I don't know. I'll try to keep tabs with you guys and let you know. What is this? Made in China. It's a little frog guy. I guess he's kind of a paperweight. But otherwise, definitely next Saturday. I'll be back on Niknax going live. I had to go and help support my husband earlier today. So, unfortunately, for me, that meant things kind of got pushed back, but that's okay. That's how it goes sometimes, so. All right, y'all, I'm gonna start making my way to checkout, and I will see y'all on the next one.